Okay, so here's a quick look at before. So this is my 2020 Tacoma. It's an SR5 package, so basically it doesn't come with a lot of options like most of them, but this is kind of what we're going to be doing with it. I got my daughters are going to help me doing this installation, so we're going to be putting the side steps on the side here. So I'll show you guys what it looks like once we get the side steps put on, and the difference before and after on what they look like. And these again are the N-FABs, and I hope they turn out to be everything I think they're going to be. Okay, so we'll get to it, and we'll show you what it looks like after as well. Here they are all unboxed. So you get some hardware with it. The instructions come with it, a little brochure, and then here's what the steps look like unpacked. So there was just a couple little spots where it got scratched in shipping on the back of these. Basically they kind of wore through and rubbed. So I'm just going to throw a little touch up there underneath the car anyways. And these are all aluminum, so they're not going to rust. So that's a bonus as well. Okay, so I'm going to get to this. Here's all the tools you're going to need. You're going to need a 12mm socket, the hardware that comes with it. We won't be using these because ours are already pre-drilled and tapped, our holes, and they're already located. So these would be body clips if they weren't pre-drilled and tapped. Then you're going to need a flathead screwdriver just to get the plugs out that are already in the body. And anti-seize, because I always put anti-seize on all my bolts, so that way if I ever need to take them out again, it's a lot easier. Okay, so we're going to get to it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the little rubber stoppers that are in the underneath the body frame. And so I'm going to have my daughter do that. So we'll get to that right now. Okay, so you're going to remove these plugs. So just use a screwdriver, untwist them. They're like a little temporary plug screw. So there's two over there, and this is what they look like. So there's two over there that you're going to do. And my daughter's going to remove them all. And then there's two here. And they go along the frame to the back. And there's two more right there. So that's what we're going to be taking out. And we'll take those out right now. Put the first two in, the first two middle ones. You get those in, it'll hold everything up. Then you put the end ones in, which she's putting in right now. And you're going to tighten those up. Again, we're going to torque them in after we're all done. And you put the front ones in, get them all set up, get it kind of snug, adjust to where it needs to be. And then you're going to torque them down. And so we'll finish putting the bolts in, and then we'll torque it down, and we'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is we're going to torque them down. So on the instructions it says torque to 17 to 21 foot-pounds. So my foot-pound bar doesn't go that low. So I took my inch-pound bar, and inch-pounds to foot-pounds, it's 12 inch-pounds for 1 foot-pound. So that equals 250 inch-pounds. So that maxes out my my inch bar. So I'm just going to use my inch bar set at max, and we'll torque these down. Okay. So you're going to want to torque the bolts until you hear the torque. I already ran around and did them, but I'm just going to show you. So you take the torque wrench and you're going to listen for that. When you hear that, that means that you've torqued it to the proper setting that you've set it for. So it's pretty straightforward. Just going around and you're going to torque them all. So basically what I did is I went all the way through, I torqued them all the way down. I came back and then I retorqued them again just in case I missed something or they didn't tighten up properly or anything like that. So that's all you're going to do. So that's pretty much how you install them and everything. Let's take a look and see what they look like on my truck. So here's what it looks like after. This is after we have them in. So these are the N-FAB rails. I can't remember exactly what model number it is, but that's what they look like all installed. So personally I like them. You know, there's lots of different styles you can get for your truck, but you know, you have to figure out what you like. So with every truck there's different modifications you're going to get, different choices, different looks. You can get a solid one. These are just little individual steps with a little thing on the side and pieces sticking out. But yeah, so that's kind of what it looks like. Personally I like them. But yeah, so the next is we're going to put the tunnel cover, which I already had installed, but I'm going to put it on the truck. I'm going to give you guys another little walk around on my truck and what it looks like now with all the extras that are on it, likes and don't likes, and we'll take it from there and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, take care.